Okay, this is our water meter. It's electronic. They're kind of hard to read sometimes. You do the best you can. Coming along here, this is the main water shutoff valve to the house. If you can see that handle in there, that little orange handle, you can see the rust that's already developing on there. Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. When that handle rusts out, that valve has become obsolete. You really can't rebuild them. You're probably going to be replacing that valve. If you grab that handle and the handle breaks off in your hand. This irrigation box should have been excavated and lined with gravel so that you can get your hand down around the valve to inspect it, to service it, maintain it, replace it, whatever you want to do to it. You're going to have to dig. It's going to take some excavation. You might as well get it done now, get the gravel underneath there, so in case of an emergency you're not out here digging dirt while your house is flooding. Just a thought. The handle breaks, then you got to go to the meter and all that. I tell good stories. Now we're looking for water pressure. We're looking for water pressure not to exceed 80 psi. Some people remember the days when it was between. Some people remember the days when it was between 40 and 80, but that code has been changed, and it's just no more than 80. And we go down here, and we're looking, and it is just a shade higher than 80 right there. These are intense. That's 50, 60, 70, 80, 81. There you go. It backed off a little bit. We'll give it a minute. You're supposed to let it sit for a few minutes anyway. So it's going to take us over here. On the north side of the front portico, these are your main sewer cleanouts. And then this is your gas meter. And again with the valve, parallel is on, perpendicular is off. I would have liked to have seen an isolation valve in there, but it's not required that I know of. And it belongs to the municipality, the meter does, so I'm not sure exactly how that all comes into play, but there we are. And that's our gas meter. It's on the south side of the garage, between the garage and the front portico. What does our water pressure look like? Well, I can just go ahead and call it 80. Now it's about 75 actually. It backed off a little bit.